history of an old and poor fisherman who doesn't have a luck to fish anything long time ago. Finally, he fished a shark, but he didn't realize that he fished that kind of fish.
Yeah. Okay. And I remember reading this book when I was in high school.
Oh, okay. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's interesting literature. It's
Yeah.
very important.
Ernest Hemingway is actually from Idaho. So, we are always very excited when we hear that people have read Ernest Hemingway. So, awesome. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent. Angelica, how about you? What is your favorite book? Can you describe the book?
My favorite book is called The Secret.
The Secret. I've heard about that.
It's a type of book of self-help written by Rhonda Byrne.
Rhonda Byrne?
Byron. It's based on the law of attraction and positive thinking. The idea of create a life or changing your life to increase health, wealth, and happiness.
Yeah, I've watched the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I had somebody actually paid for me, and she asked me to watch it. It was actually quite good. So, okay, all right, and Javi, how about you? What is your favorite book?
I think it's 1984.
1984. I've heard about that book, but who wrote it?
George Orwell was the writer.
Okay. Yeah, because this book is always mentioned and stuff like that. Was like a prediction? It was what kind of book is it?
It's about a certain future where the government has the control over all the citizens. For example, they don't allow they don't allow art, for example. So paintings are burned, books, any stuff has to be approved by the government.
Oh, wow. Wow. No, I have not read that book.
It's very good.
Has anybody read that book? Anybody else? I think we all have a list of books we want to read, so I'm interested in several of these. So, excellent. All right. For me, I would say that my all-time favorite book is The Chronicles of Narnia. By C.S. Lewis. And they made some movies. It's about the land of Narnia, where the animals talk, and it is I don't know, it's a fun book. The first time I heard it, I was a little girl, and it's a real fun book. The movies are very different than the book. They tried to keep it similar, but it's so different that to really get the real idea, it's better to read the books. And the nice thing about the Chronicles of Narnia is since it's written for children, the language is fairly easy to read. So.
What is the difference between the book and the movie?
What's the differences? Well, since I've read the book so many times, there's a lot of differences. For example, you've got of course they've made 2 movies and there's 6 books, and I'd have to watch the movie again to tell you the differences. But they're small.
I love the 4 or 3 movies that they have made. All the movies. I haven't read the book. I haven't read the books, but I love the movies.
Yeah, the movies are really good. I think that the first one they made a very, very good.
The candy is fantastic.
Yeah, the White Witch. Yeah. My mind never made the White Witch as good as they made that White Witch. so. But anyway, yeah, the movies are really good. So, yeah. Angelica, can you ask a question on any topic that you want?
So about movies.
Movies,
Which
okay.
Kind of movies do you like? Which kind of movies do you like?
Oh, so what genre of music do you enjoy?
Yeah.
What genre of movies do you enjoy?
Are the kind of movies fantasy, maybe mythology, drama, but nothing like horror movies or terror or nothing like that.
So you like fantasy and drama?
Yeah, kind of suspense, no horror movies or things like make me feel sad.
Okay. All right. And Anna, how about you? What genre of music movies do you enjoy?
Well, I like several kind of movies, but what I like most is thriller, science fiction, historic.
Thriller, science fiction, and historic movies.
Yes.
Okay. And Fausto, how about you? What kind of movies what genre of music do you like?
Okay. I think that I prefer horror movies, thriller, science fiction, and comedy.
Those are all very different.
Yes, because I prefer this kind of genre instead of drama, for example, because I think that we have enough drama in our lives to see more into movies. So.
That is exactly why I prefer comedies, because I don't want to see realistic.
Yes. Why do you prefer to see more drama in the movies? I don't think so.
That's one thing I noticed in Europe, the difference between British shows and American shows. A lot of the American shows are very unrealistic. Like, for example, our soap operas. It's very unrealistic. Where a lot of the British dramas are very realistic. So, not their comedies, but their dramas. Where our dramas are totally out there. Dallas. So, and Javi, what kind of genre do you enjoy watching?
Well, I really don't care the genre if the movie is good enough. I like any kind of genre.
So any.
Yeah,
So as long as the movie's good.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And if the acting is good also.
Perfect. Okay. And so did I just do something? I don't know what I just did. Anybody know what I just did? Did I just erase everything?
It seems so.
Oops.
Maybe you can
You can
try
come back
see
with
control set
C.
to undo.
Alt Control
C.
Alt Control C.
Yeah.
No, that
Control
didn't work.
Z.
No.
Control Z.
X, Y, C.
Alt Control Z. Okay.
Mm.
That was like, what just happened there? So, Lubna, how about you? What genre of music of movies do you like?
Okay, I like drama, romantic, and comedy film.
Drama, romance. Do you like the romantic comedies?
Sorry?
Do you like romantic comedies?
Yeah.
Yeah. And put them all both together. So,
Okay.
yeah. Romantic comedies, we call them also, they are considered a chick flick, because mostly it is the women that like it, so the men will say, "Oh, that's a chick flick." So, and Valentina, what kind of movies do you like to watch?
I'd like different genres of movies. In particular, I like fantasy, drama, comedy, romantic movies.
Comedy. So romantic comedies as well. Romance. So romantic comedies.
Yes.
Okay. And for me, I like fantasy and comedy, science fiction and comedy, I guess. In comedy, I don't really care. When I was younger, I used to love romantic comedies, but I don't care for them anymore. So, Anna, do you have a movie that you have seen lately that you would recommend to everybody?
It's a long time ago. I think I didn't see any movie, but my preferred could be, for example, The Lake House with Sandra Bullock.
The Lake House?
The Lake House.
Okay.
Or, for example, 12 Monkeys.
Okay. Sandra
Bullock.
Okay. Yeah, and one thing is you would say, it has been a long time since I've seen a movie. So, a long time since I've seen a movie. Okay. Angelica, how about you? Do you have a movie that you would suggest?
Movie. I love to watch movies with my daughter. Is 10 years old. And what we like to watch are I forgot, Big Hero, the last movie.
Big Hero 6?
Yeah, that one. That I can recommend.
The thing that about Big Hero 6 I really liked was the how did you notice the town, the city, the name of the city that it was set in? Did you catch that?
San Francisco, Tokyo, it says in Spanish. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is in
it was
English.
San Francisco.
Tokyo, yeah.
So I thought that
So
was
mixture
really
between
clever.
San Francisco and Tokyo.
What?
It's a mixture between,
Yeah.
it's a mixture between San Francisco and Tokyo.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought that was so clever. So, have the rest of you seen Big Hero 6 at all?
No, but I know the movie.
Yeah. It's a great movie for kids. So in adults,
for
it's
big
one that
people,
adults enjoy as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. And Fausto, have you seen a movie lately that you would suggest?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
You haven't seen anything lately, okay? And yeah, for me, Big Hero 6 is the only one I've seen in the last year. So, Javi, have you seen a movie lately that you would recommend?
Yeah, I really liked Boyhood.
Boyhood?
Yeah. I think it's nominated to the Oscars.
Uh-huh. What is it about?
Well, it's about the life, the entire, well, not the entire life of a child, but the curious thing about this film is that it has been filmed for 12 years. So the child that you, yeah, so the child that you see in the beginning of the movie is the same boy that you see in the end of the movie.
I heard about that. It was a film that took 12 years to make because they followed. Did they follow a child? Is that basically what they did? Or every year he played something that was. I guess I need to go see that. Is it worth seeing in the theater, or is it better to see at home?
Well, I think now it's on DVD.
Oh,
I think it's not anymore on theaters.
Theater. Okay. Yeah. All right. Lebna, do you have any ideas of any movies that you would suggest that people see?
Titanic.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay. Titanic. And what is it about Titanic that you like, Lebna?
Okay, Titanic is a romantic story about accident for a ship, big ship.
Mm-hmm. And it has elements of truth. So. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, thank you. And Valentina, how about you? Do you have a recommendation for a movie that you would like to see, or that you would recommend to the rest of us?
I recommend Twilight. In reality, it's composed of 5 movies. Twilight is the first movie, then New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, first part, and Breaking Dawn, the second part.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story about a human girl who is in love with a vampire boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very romantic story. And then she lives her human life, and she marries the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have a daughter.
Mm-hmm. And these are really popular movies, right? Where people will camp out in front of the theater to get their first tickets and stuff. Are they a book series as well?
Yes, it's a book.
Okay.
But I didn't read the book.
Okay.
No.
I
only seen the movie.
Okay. So instead of I only seen the movie, you would say I have only seen the movie. So you would have I have. I have only seen it.
I have only seen. Okay.
Movie. Okay. All right. So, Fausto. Why don't we have just a few minutes left? Why don't you choose the next topic that we will go over?
Okay. Okay, describing your favorite food.
Describe your favorite what?
Food.
Food. Oh, describe your favorite food and make us hungry. Yes. So, describe your favorite food. Favorite food. Okay. All right. So, Valentina, why don't you start? Can you describe your favorite food?
I'm Italian and my favorite food is pasta.
Pasta.
Yes.
Because you're Italian.
Yes. No, not because it's Italian. For me, because it's the most complete food for me.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And Javi, how about you? What is your favorite food? Could you describe your favorite food?
Well, I think quite similar. I really love pizza.
Pizza, okay.
Yeah.
And is pizza pretty much the same all over the world?
No, I don't think so, because, for example, the Italian pizza, I think it's quite thinner than in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also it's better for me in that aspect.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fausto, how about you?
Ingredients could be similar in each country.
Excuse me?
The ingredients could be similar in each country, I think. Cheese and yeast and eggs and...
Yeah, the ingredients are the same.
That's expensive.
Yeah, ingredients are the same, but they're kind of different as well. So excellent. So hello, welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, specifically São Paulo.
Excellent. Question for you. Could you describe your favorite food?
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
How can I write?
You would write on the Verbling chat, on the chat?
Yes. Okay, on the chat.
Yeah. So, massa. What is massa?
Okay. It's in Portuguese. Pasta.
Okay, pasta. Pasta, okay. So pasta is your favorite food as well. Okay, so we've got pasta, pizza, pasta. Okay. Fausto, how about you? What is your favorite food?
Okay. My favorite food is called mole. It's a Mexican food. It's very delicious here. Here in Mexico, it's one of the most common dishes that we have here in Mexico. It's mixed and a lot of chilies with chocolate leaves.
So it's chili with chocolate?
Yes, that's right. That combination produces a tasty pasta or something like that. I don't know how can I say in English, but the final result is like a delicious, delicious. I don't know how can I say like pasta. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But you need to combine with soup and chicken, and that's it. It's very common here in Mexico, but because despite the fact that we are using a different kind of chilies, it's not spicy at all because you are using chocolate.
Yes, I learned that when I lived in Korea. I would go to this store and I would buy a chocolate bar, a milk chocolate bar. Then I would buy this really spicy seeing, it's kind of it was like a pasta type thing off the street, and I would go home and I would eat this real spicy thing with chocolate. It was very good. So
Yes, it's
mole
called
is the
mole.
name? Mole?
Yeah,
Okay.
mole.
Mole.
Obviously, it is Mexican.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, Mexican food is so good. It's probably different up here than it is where you are from. So,
Yes,
Angelica.
because
Yes.
yes, the people around the world think that Mexican people only reduce using tacos or something like that, but no,
It's
it's
like
not only that
it's
one.
like it's like so many people think all Americans eat are hamburgers and hot dogs, and in reality
Yeah.
we eat that maybe and when we go on picnics and barbecues. So
Yeah.
Angelica,
Yeah.
how about you?
I love typical food from my country, from Colombia. It's called bandeja paisa. It's from one of from our regions in the north, in the Andean region.
Uh-huh. And
Bandeja paisa includes beans, red beans, white rice, chicharrón. It's from pork skin, I think it's called chicharrón. Um, sausages, fried egg, fried plant, avocado, and arepa. It's a kind of typical food from my country too.
yeah. Okay. And what is it? So it's beans, rice, sausages.
Pork skin. Pork skin is
Pork,
called chicharrón.
pork skin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
It's quite delicious. It's very typical
Sounds
from
like
our
it.
country.
Sounds like, and then you, of course, being those of you who are from Brazil, I've heard really good things about barbecue down there. so, and Anna, how about you? What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is rice with chicken and peas.
Rice with chicken and what?
And peas is a
Peas.
very typical dishes in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the common name is paella
Mm-hmm.
with other kind of ingredients too, but I like in this way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. And my favorite food is potatoes. I'm from Idaho. Idaho potatoes. So anyway, thank you all. I hope you learned some new words, got a chance to talk, and I hope to see you in another class. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Bye.
Holly.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Bye.
Holly.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice to see